more try. We got about 10 minutes to catch something here, so we got to do it quickly. But I do believe it can be done. I do believe it can be done. Man, that sun dropped fast. It got dark quick. The seasons are changing, the fish are out. I haven't adapted yet to the changes in the season. I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to go back to morning fishing. I'm assuming the nighttime fishing isn't gonna work as much now that the seasons have started to change. But nevertheless, we're going to give this one more try here. Try and see if we can't get that elusive carp that we've been trying to catch. And my next stream will probably be an early morning stream, more than likely. Just because, like I said, it gets dark so early and so fast and so abruptly. I just don't think that it makes for good evening fishing anymore. That looks like a relatively good spot to be. Got a little bit of slack we're going to reel in here. See if we can't draw some of them carp out of that hole. Yeah, I caught a catfish on the other stream, honey. I caught a catfish on the earlier stream. You might not have got a notification for it, maybe. But yeah, I caught like a 20 to 24 inch catfish on the other stream. I'll go home and take a picture and send it to you. You know, screenshot it, go back in the stream, find it, screenshot it, and send you a picture. But he was decent. But realistically, it's been really slow. We haven't had a lot of good action or good luck. Yeah, well, you were the only one here. It says there's one other person here now, honey. But the other stream was doing pretty all right. And then Dad called, which I don't know why, because I told him, like, Dad, I'm going fishing. You know, so he knew I was going fishing, but he called me anyway. And it ruined my stream. For some reason, I don't know why it does that. But if I get a phone call while I'm streaming, it sends my my bit rate right down the toilet. And if I don't have a good bit rate, the viewers at home, their screens are just spinning. You know, they're just buffering the entire time. And I don't know why it does that, but once I get a phone call, it's like that stream is ruined. I have to restart my phone and then restart the stream. And that's the only way to get it fixed, you know, get it going again. But yeah, Dad called me last night, or called me a minute ago. I was going to say he's still drunk from last night. He went out and partied really hard last night, and I seen him at almost 4 o'clock today, and I'm like, man, are you hungover or what? He's like, I'm still drunk. I was like, damn, dude, what'd you do? He's like, well, we drank a whole bottle of tequila, and it's pretty funny. Pretty funny. But, no, I mean, it doesn't suck. It is what it is, babe. I mean, the stream was doing all right. I had like 6 or 7 people, but it just wouldn't. Oh, man, dude, that. Oh, man. There's a carp in here actively feeding, and I put my bait. He might be going for my bait. I put my bait in a spot that I normally don't put it. I normally put it right out in front of me so I could see it good. And today, this time I can't, because we only got 5 more minutes here probably before the stream ends. So I casted it out right in front of the hole where the fish like to hide. And he might be going to get it. But he was definitely eating. The way that he was moving in the water, I could tell he was looking for food. All the fish I've seen today have been moving super slow and have been like suspended in the water column. This dude was moving pretty quick, like he was on a mission. So, but yeah, thanks for stopping by, honey. Hit the thumbs up button for me, sweetheart. No, I wouldn't use grubs, honey. I mean, you can, but I wouldn't want them. I would put those in your garden, I would think. Throw them in the garden, maybe. Maybe don't throw them in the garden. I don't know. I don't know what to do with grubs, to be honest. I wish you would have got that bee in the resin for me before he contorted himself. Yeah, they make good bait. They do. I just don't want to fish with them. Yeah, I fish for carp. I don't think a carp would eat a grub. I mean, it's possible that it might. But I feel like the bait that I have works really well on the carp. You know, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of deal. Down to 5%, guys. We're going to be cutting this one close. I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. It could happen. I did not bring my backup phone. So at this point, if we catch a fish, it's probably not going to be filmed unless it happens in the next 5 minutes or so. Because I did not bring my backup phone. Come on, man. Let us get one more fish. Let us get one more fish. I don't think it's going to happen. I think I'm going to have to go back to doing early morning fishing. Is what I think it's going to have to be. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, babe. We used to do pretty good in the evening, but now that the season's changing and it's getting darker earlier, I think the best time to go is probably in the morning. I'm assuming that would be the best time to go. So I'll probably do a couple early morning streams and see how that works out. I mean, I've seen an absolute ton of fish. I've seen more fish today than I've seen in a long time. They're just not eating. They are just not eating. And that's unfortunate because I've seen some monsters in here. I mean, I would say total, I've probably seen 30 different carp. You know, not even the same ones every time, like 30 different carp. There's a carp sitting in front of me right now that I'm watching. And he's literally just like suspended in the water. He's not really moving. He doesn't look to be actively seeking food. Okay, there's actually two. I only seen the one, but there's actually two of them. They should be hungry, though. I haven't fished the spot in 2 weeks. Unless maybe someone's been coming here in the morning and fishing and feeding them. And by the time I get here in the evening, they're all full. I mean, that's totally possible. Not likely, but possible. Well, but yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I figured me not being here in so long, you know, and this water not being chummed up, I figured they'd be starving. Because these fish should be used to getting fed almost every day. You know, I come here every day. I throw out so much bait, you know, there's plenty to eat. The water's always chummed up. The fish are always abundant. And the fish are usually hungry. You know, by the next day, they're usually hungry again. And I figured 2 weeks of not coming, I figured they'd be starving. Like, I figured they'd be bouncing on the bait. And all we caught was that one catfish. That was it. Just one catfish. Yeah, Zach. That's what I was thinking. Zach could have been coming fishing here, possibly. That's what I was wondering. Zach will also chum the water up, you know, before he when he gets here and, you know, before he leaves. So it could have been that Zach came and fed him, but I haven't really heard from Zach. So I don't think Zach would have did it. I don't think. He normally, you know, I hear from him when he's down here. He's been fishing up at Wolf Creek in different places. So I'm assuming it wasn't him. I'm assuming. I'm about to go find out what's making all that noise. I don't see anybody. Well, we got one. We got one. One's better than none. And we're down to 1%. So the two of you that are watching, thank you. I appreciate it. And to everybody else who stopped by the other stream, again, I apologize that stream was ruined and ended like the way that it did. But I appreciate all you guys stopping by. It means the world to me. And I'll see all you guys in the next one. Peace.